Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree once again. In the last episode, we took down the Finger Mother and the Erdtree avatar. Speaking of, I forgot to check his remembrance at the end of the last episode. Right there. It is the remembrance of the Erdtree avatar, blah blah blah. The Erdtree is the shadow of the Erdtree, born of dark notions that bear no sense of order, that twist and bend its stalk, rendering it brittle. Unfortunate for you, brittle things are easy to break. That's why I was able to break it, after it killed me a few times. Anywho, that's all taken care of, which means now is the time to be going to the next place, which I believe the West Rampart is where we need to go. That'll put us on the bridge that leads us over to some big old ruin full of some nasty old disease. And we're gonna have to fight some scorpion lady over there. And yeah, the light of the Grace is showing us this way. Now let's get moving, shall we? Give me that smithing stone. I will never use it. And that is exactly why I collected it. Only so it can gather dust in my pocket. And we're going to ignore the bats, though it's probably not a good idea. There is good reason for just rushing through. You can see that dude down there holding things up into the air. That's gonna be a problem if we sit still. You're over here making it rain fire down across the bridge. But too bad for you. Ow, that fire is hurting me. There you go. Right where my sword belongs, nestled comfortably between your cheeks. And this stupid little fucking 1-inch high piece of trash stopping me from getting you what you need, and that's a sword in your tum-tum. You got a big old bulbous head, or maybe that's just your hood. It's all big and Salza's hood. Rain of fire. Why is your name Salza? You named yourself after some kind of sauce, and that's just weird. Hood of Salza, Sage of the Fire Knights. A prodigious amount of cloth wound around it, giving the impressions of a greatly swollen head, and wearing it increases intelligence. A disciple of Elder Wego, who refused to burn down an old ruin at the risk of his own life. Anyway, he was a dick, and now he is dead. Moving on. With Salza all brutally stabbed and murdered. We got us an elevator. And you're gonna take us up. And then we're gonna have to go running across a bridge while a furnace golem goes firing fiery head tornadoes at us. Isn't that going to be fun? And so you have been discovered, Grace. How close am I to a level? Not close enough. Not close enough. But I should still sit at the Grace. I did take some damage, and sitting down for a second will fix that right up. Ancient ruins of Rau. And if I remember correctly, there should be a hippo around here somewhere who's got a Skadu fragment inside of him. Though I don't remember where exactly. Perhaps it's this way, off the beaten path, and not the way that leads us to where we actually have to go, or maybe this just leads us to a dead end. I don't know, but I'm going over here because I want to find out. That's a little fuzzy critter. Fuzzy boys ain't got no skadooshes in them. Those are only up in the hippos. And they can also be found scattered around. That's a bear. That's a mushroom that I will take. I'll just go ahead and chew on that later, and then I will see all of the good after it's nestled in my tummy. Moving on. No hippo over there. I know there's a hippopotamus in this area somewhere. I just remember not where. And that's going to be a pain in my dick. But whatever. Also, that guy with the sparkly pot. He's got a skadoosh in him, I think. Definitely got something. Now grab the item. Okay, that's a revered spirit ash. Something similar to the skadoosh. Also, this guy's here. Let's ignore him. That's a corner. Can't ride into the corner. The corner don't help us none. That's a guy. That guy's got a regular pot. He's gonna try to throw it at me. Don't stop for the regular pot, guys. Only hit the guys with the sparkle pots. They've got that good stuff inside of them. And this hole is where we need to go. A little bit of damage. Give me that rune. And you ain't getting away from me. Now give me. Okay, that was just a broken rune and some spirit calculus. We don't want no spirit calculus. I don't even like regular calculus. You and your fucking math. We don't need no numbers. We just need horse. Why does horse matter? I don't know. But horse is horse, of course, of course. Hello, big scorpion. Don't mind me, I'm just stealing your shit. You stared at it long enough, it's mine now. And that's a door. Can't open you regular style, but lever. Hang on a second, Scorpy boy. I'm opening doors here. Let me through. Okay, we are through. We are good. And this is where I smacked that first glowy pot guy. Fine. You can just stop being a scorpion. That's all we need. Yeah. I ain't stopping to fuck with the rest of yous. I fucked with one of yous, and that was enough. Few too many cooks will spoil all of the onions, and then you got nasty old onions sitting in your soup, and I don't even like regular onions. Hidden path, I somehow doubt that. And yep, liar indeed, fuck that guy. Now, I can just open you regular. I feel like I should be able to open you regularly just by pushing on you, but who am I to judge? You gonna let me open you with your bare hands? I will take that and be on my way. I got a row burrow. A roa burger. Rooples pooples. Anyway, down here, that's where we're going. Yep, landed safely, because it's got the swirly whirly dirlies. Now, over this way, I guess. I don't fully remember how to get through this goddamn maze, but I'm going what way feels right. You got a glowy pot. Hand it over, mister. Hand over your stuff and things. There's a skadoosh. Now that I got that, I probably still don't have enough to grab me another blessing. There's that dude again clinging to the wall. Now, let me see, is this Visions of Tranquility? Yes, this is not the place I thought it was. But the place that I'm thinking of we will find later. I distinctly remember having to get through some scarlet rot to reach the place that I was just thinking of. There's gonna be an invisible walkway that we gotta deal with. Of course, that's an optional thing, but we're still gonna do it because that has something to do with a different thing we picked up earlier as we made our way through here. Through the goddamn Shadow Realm. And give me your stuff. Okay, no grabbies apparently, just fucking move. Don't need to grab what that guy had. We just need to ride on into the sunset. We needs to rodeo, big boy. And why does we rodeo? Because we fucking can. And I'm starting to think this might be the wrong place. There's the scorpion. And that maze was supposed to spit us out somewhere else. Somewhere where we would find a unique crucible knight wielding a hammer. Which means I must have taken a wrong turn somewhere. Or perhaps maybe this might get us to that hippo I was thinking of. Torrent, for the love of fuck, stand right here. I want to see how this guy died so I don't make the same mistake he did. Yeah, let's not go down there. That seems like a survivable drop, but clearly from that blood stain, it is not. Now, hold that scorpion ass still. I'm trying to smack it. And I'll be taking your liver. I will do liver things with it. Exactly what, I know not, but liver things will be done with it. Though more likely that I won't be doing anything with it at all, because you know me, I just gather things never to use them. Okay, which of these ways gets us to where I need to be? I know there's a way that spits us out into that fucking crucible knight that I talked about just a second ago. This way. Probably. Yes. Ow, fuck you. Go, stupid. No city still. Okay. Now I think we're on the right track. Unless I just looped back around to a place I've already been. These snails look familiar. Yep. I looped back around. God, I fucking hate this place. Would you mind not rolling while I'm in the middle of slapping you? You ain't supposed to be able to tank through stuff. You're a fucking scorpion, not a heavily armored man. You gotta have some fucking armor if you're gonna be tanking through shit. This is a dead end. Well, this way then. Okay. Safety. I've rounded a couple of corners and they're too stupid to figure out where I went. And into another scorpion room. And you are a sturdy scorpion. There you go. No more of that. And a nice refill on my juicy juice. Feeling good. Feeling juicy. Yeah, roll on into that wall, stupid. And this is the place that I thought was right, but was actually wrong, but might also be right. Because I don't know fucking anything anymore. But maybe if we do go down here, yep, that's a survivable drop. And now if we just head this way and ignore everything that's trying to kill me, as is standard practice, that would be certain death. Not going down there. Too big of a jump to be surviving, or so I might think. Now, does this turn back? Yeah, it does turn back into the big old fucking maze hole. Alright. Now, maybe we're on the right track, except I ran straight into a dead end. That's a very diseased-looking puppy that's coming after me. Also, these fucking assholes. Give me that stuff. Yeah, you're doing your little knockoff of Moogs the Heel. Okay, this is not the way. This is just a small area full of these big rat bastards. And it doesn't take us around to where I'm trying to get to. Because why in the fuck would it? Why would a goddamn maze make any sort of sense to anybody? Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck cares? And you, I think I'm gonna jump off my horse and put a sword in your ass. Because I don't like ya. I really want you to not live anymore. And there you go. You're dead. stupid. Now then, where in the fuck am I supposed to go? Do I have any of those stones that I can drop off of this ledge to see whether or not it's safe? I might. I just might. Yeah, here we go. Rainbow Zone. And... yep, certain death. Not happening. Which raises the question, which fucking turn did I go fucking on that leads me the way I need to be? This just takes us back into the Scorpion Chamber. But if we go this way... this is also not right, because this is big open room where fucking Goat Horns McGee shows up with his circular blades and starts throwing knives with his feet. And then that way leads into the Scorpion Chamber. What did I do to deserve being confuzzled? Oh, here we fucking go. It's just a fucking stairway that's tucked off to the side, and that leads us to the hippo. And if I recall correctly, this hippo is not on the required path, which means I'm still going the wrong way, but I did find me a big ol' hippo man that I was yammering on about earlier. Ow, hippo teeth. You got some big teeth, hippopotamus. And you also got that weird-ass rhino horn. Hippo-rhinoceros macaroni. There you go. And right there into the side of your head. That ain't quite in your eye, but it's close enough to it to make the difference irrelevant. Ow. That is teeth. That is more teeth. And that's your big old weird hippo rhino horn. And he's charging with those big open mouth, and he's down! Suck on that, hippo. Reward me with your skadooshes. And so the hippo is slain. And behold gorgeous view, yes, but your message does not provide me with valuable information. I need to know which way to go, and I don't think I'm on the right path. Turtle! 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 Lots of turtle! Behold dog and all that, but yes. This is not the right way. Which means I gotta go back into the fucking maze and try and figure out which way is the right way. So what I'm thinking is, you are not supposed to be this far in. What I'm thinking is, I figure out which fucking way I go to get back to the goddamn jumpy hole with the spirit spring in it. Because that is where I believe to have made the wrong turn. And that should be in this way. Yes. So this is getting back on the right path here. And down we go. Yes, we got fly people worshipping this Shadow Realm rune. Well, it's mine now. See you later, suckers! You can suck upon the poop that drops from my horse's ass! And now that we're back in this room, I still don't know where in the fuck it is I'm supposed to go. But clearly it was not down there. And so, back through the door I push open with my puny little baby hands. And stairs leading up. Is that where I came from? It might be. Yeah, there's scorpion there. I know it came through here already. That's a door. Is that the door I opened with the lever? I think it may be. Which one of you is making magic? You stop that. Oh, you're doing it too. Get out of the way, shit prick. I'm trying to hit the other guy. Okay. So now that we can... Okay, you're gonna go ahead and not grab the fucking thing that I'm telling you to grab. Fire Sprite Stone. Delicious. Tastes just like Sprite if Sprite was lit on fire. So... what now? Everything just appears to be dead end, no matter which fucking way I go, and that's why I fucking hate this area. It's too fucking labyrinthian. Each way you go, just dead ends, and no clear way of which way is what. And I'll be taking that thing that I'm never going to use, because why in the fuck shouldn't I have it? I deserve nice things, even if I never plan on using them. Is this the way out? Or is this the way I came in? Methinks this is the way that I came in from. Yep, is most definitely way I came in from. Well, fuck. And it's also getting dark. I can't see shit. Why am I lost in a goddamn dark-ass labyrinth? Why is it so fucking easy to get lost in this place? Because it's a shithole, that's why. Every place got a shithole. It is not very glorious. That is why we do not call it glory hole. Shitholes and glory holes cannot be the same thing, you see. Two different things. One is shitty, one is glorious. Makes sense, yes? Part of me wants to say that this area that I'm in is entirely a side path and it's just a simple way through the fucking thing where you just don't go through any twists or turns at all and you just... it poops you out where you need to be. Like... but I think I'm thinking about that wrong. I just don't... every way I go just seems to lead this way, and like... I'm thinking that, like, as soon as you go into the labyrinth, there's just one straightforward path that I somehow missed. Unless I'm thinking of the area that's further in that I can't fucking find right now, because why is this shit so pain in ass? I just, I know it ain't down here, but here I go again, checking anyway, because I'm running clean out of ideas, aren't I? Unless this is what we're supposed to do, but I somehow doubt that. Likely high road, yes. Likely high road indeed. Thank you, camera! That's exactly what I wanted you to do! Instead of just a nice straight jump back to where I came, let's fucking cock off to the side. So if I was thinking correctly about this being a nice straightforward thing as soon as I go into that shitty fucking labyrinth, which somehow I think I might be remembering wrongly. Yeah, we come in here. There's you with the glowy pot. Eat my ass. You ain't got anything left to steal because I took it the first time. You choke on that. Now, I just don't want fucking Goat Boy running all up inside of my ass. That is a special place in which he is not allowed. So, yeah, fire say that way, because wire always right, isn't it? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we just follow the lit torches through this place. And then it makes sense. Somehow I doubt it. But what the fuck ever. I'm out of ideas. Aside from just running around blindly in this place. I know there's a way through here. I made it through before. I just can't for the life of me remember how I did it. Did I not rob you before? Yeah, I did before. Now you only got mushroom. You only got that shroomy goodness in ya. Anywho, lit torches say this way, which only leads me back to the fucking spirit spring hole. And here we go again, dropping on down. And now this way. Is this the way? This feels more way-like. It was just the damn torches. I had to follow the damn torches. God fucking damn it. I knew, yeah, there's that crucible night I was talking about. You want to come down here and get some of this? You're welcome to try, and you will probably succeed. Oh, that's a big old radiant swing I do not appreciate. Oh, okay. Now, just let me have a second to drink my stuff. And, ow. Your swings are not as easily parried as the regular Crucible Knights. Okay, that's different. Get up, stupid. Now, there. I land a hit on you. And instead of trying to parry everything you do, I am going to take a hammer to the back of the head because I can do that. Hey, no jabbing with the fucking handle. That ain't how you use a hammer. Now, hey, no stompies, and no fucking radiant slams. And, okay, yep. Juice. I got that juego in me. That is how you say juice, isn't it, in Spanish? I don't know, I don't speak Spanish. Whoop. I know a few words in Spanish. And, alright. I did take a Spanish class in high school, which I failed miserably. I did pick up a couple of words. For example, El Gordo means the fat. And that's about it. Oh, shitballs. You just had to time your swing as soon as I jumped, didn't ya? Now, take a that. And spinny slam. Yep. And now you're a fucking centaur. Okay, we're gonna throw myself at that guy again, this time without trying to parry everything he do, because I am not the kind of idiot who repeats every mistake. I'm the kind of idiot who improvises, overcomes, adapts, and then starts pulling cheesy strategies like laying down some Terra Magica, and then hitting you with a big ol' blue laser because that's what I like to do. Now just sit still, why don't ya? There you go. There, stay in that. You're not staying in that. You could have stayed in that a little bit longer. It would have made me feel better. And in the end, that's all I really care about. Anyway, that's enough out of you. Stop, please. And slam that hammy. How in the fuck? My fucking invincibility frames are supposed to prevent that from happening. I am up against the wall, aren't I? You and your stupid fucking okie dokie, just back it the fuck up. I said back it the fuck up. That means don't get right up on top of me. Now, okay. Juice and magic. You have no effective counter to my magic. You can crush my bones, but you cannot crush my magic. Devonia's hammer, Crucible Hammer Helm. So, Devonia's hammer, where in the fuck might you be in this menu? Obviously among the hammers, there you are. Great hammer wielded by Devonia, longest serving of the Crucible Knights, weapon forged of primordial gold, marked by its reddish hue and inhabited by ancient holiness. A torrent of life is engraved upon the striking face. Yes, I got a good look at that torrent of life while it crushed my eyes into the back of my head. And your helmet, helm worn by Devonia, holds the power of the Crucible of Life. The primordial form of the Erdtree strengthens aspects of Crucible incantations. It is said Devonia quested in search of the Crucible's origin and departed from the lands of the Erdtree alone. And that's why you are the only Crucible Knight that we will be encountering here in the Shadow place, the Realm of Shadows. And what did Mikola drop here? $50 says it was his wing wang. I abandoned here the last of the flesh of my body. I mean, it doesn't say it's not his dick. It could be a foot, could be the willy. It could be anything. A nondescript piece of him flesh. Ancient Ruins Cross massage with I forget where they put these messages. Yeah, here we go. Left by Dryleaf Dane. We found the sealing tree just ahead, but if we are to burn it, we need the proper kindling, that of Sir Mesmer. And it just so happens that I have that kindling. We're gonna kindle the shit out of that tree, if we can make it there. And I just happen to have enough of these skadooshes to empower my blessing. Blessing be with my stupid little ass. And now, we ride. We've ancient ruins to get to. I didn't grab that thing. I kind of wanted it, but I don't want it bad enough to stop because this guy's about to fire blast the fuck out of this bridge. There we go. Now we're in a safe spot. He can't shoot it at a downward angle. Hell of a blast, though. You really don't want to get caught up in that. That's the sort of thing that fucking hurts. And you are definitely trying to kill me. I guess the fact that you fired that blast from your head should have been my first clue that you were trying to kill me. But, hey, you're swinging your hands at me. That's a sure sign that you want me dead. And it just so happens that I want you dead. And so dead you shall be, assuming I don't fuck this up as I am known to do. I do have a tendency of fucking things up. And let's hope that tendency doesn't go happening here. You're doing your fucking barrage of homing fireballs. At least we have cover. Oh, that cover's not doing us any good here. That's a bad angle. Bad angle for the fireballs. Okie dokie. We're good. You missed me. And that's just the way I like it. You're stomping all over the place, though. And that's how I don't like it. Now, drop to your knees. Don't fucking hit me like that, man. I'm supposed to be safe from your swingy hands when I'm right up against your ankles. Now, drop. Drop. There it is. And right in your nose hole. Tearing at your face, boy. Your nose is forfeit. Your face is mine. And he's a stompies. Big bad stompy stomps. Well, tough shit for you. That leg got smacked. And now I need my stamina back. Now, there you go. Let me burn that stamina that I just got back. I burn it good as I smack your ankies. and soon you fall. As soon as I get stamina back enough to go whacking away at your Achilles tendons again. Your big metal ropey Achilles tendons, triple stomps, I see. Really going for it, ain't ya? Really trying to burn the land clean. Now, just a second here. I'll knock you clean onto your face. If you would just allow me the opportunity. There it is. Big boy fall down. And he gets a stab in the nose. Oh. No more furnace. Crimson sapping tear. I do not know what that does. I knew at one point, and it grants health restoring effect when mixed in physic. It can be mixed in physic, resulting in the concoction temporarily restores health upon landing attacks. So I slap people, and the act of slapping them heals me. I slap the fuck out of a boy, and his suffering nourishes me. And here we've got ourselves a sealed spirit spring. I gotta find the pile of stones that's tied to it if I'm gonna be oozing it, and I believe that to be higher up somewhere. But whatever. That's a shortcut to be opened later. This is the way we need to go. Big bad furnace man don't haunt these lands no more. And I am free to proceed because there's a site of grace right fucking there. And there's that jagged peak where we fought the dreaded Bale. Oh right, there's also fucking drapes in the sky. I forgot about that. I forgot they got curtains hanging up in here. Now, this is the ruin with a simple, straightforward route. Because if we just ride past these guys, a few people up there died. Not sure how they managed to do that when I wasn't there to kill them. But you have glowy pot. Suck a dick and give me your stuff. Give me your stuff. Ah, spirit calculus. You piece of trash giving me all this shit that I'm never gonna use. I'll just be taking... Ooh, skadooshi. I do need that. I do need that skadooshily-doo. And here we have an elevator. Try and follow me now, you sons of bitches. My horse can take elevators. My, how my steed has evolved. And yeah, that was also not the ruin that I was thinking of with the simple, straightforward path. And there's a guy that I don't want to fight. Fantastic. But this way, this should put us in the ruin with the simple, straightforward path. I will know it if there's a pool of scarlet rot across the ground, and indeed there is. Also a bunch of pests. Why am I unhorsed? Why did I come off of the horse? I'm not supposed to be off of horse. Since when do I get forced off of horse? Oh, invaded by horn scent. That's a little different. And okay, my retaliation did not work the way I'd hoped. Here, take these back. I don't want them. And, okie dokie. So if you'd be so kind as to not invade me in a place that I absolutely need my horse, that would be great. Now, there you go, little glint blades in ya. Ha! Stupid. There, you get the stabbies. And as soon as you stand up, whackity-doo, coming for you. And just back it on up. There you go. Never invade me here again. Eat my fuck. Falx. Caterpillar mask, I got him clothes. But yes, that was the simple, straightforward path. There is more to that rot-flooded place that I got my ass invaded in that I am definitely going to go through before I go fighting this boss here, because that does lead to something that is worthwhile after I take a look at Hornsent's face and stuff. There we go. Grotesque mask constructed from countless solidified caterpillars, a ritual implement of the greater potentates of Bonnie Village, used to ward off thoughts of impurity, doubt, temptation, and other wickednesses one is vulnerable to while absorbed in divine ritual. And his weapon, the weapon it is here. Curved swords with long sickle-like blades, a pair of weapons made to be wielded in both hands, forged by a Hornsent in the name of revenge. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. And I'm not even on the equipment screen, I'm just looking at that in my regular-ass inventory. I wanted to equip that and show off the moveset a little, because I got to do that. That's just me. There we go, it's the standard moveset for dual-wielded curved swords. Because that is what it is. But if we do some of this, and wait, no. We do that, and then we hit the button again. No. I forget how we do the... there's a way to make it... Maybe we follow it up with a heavy attack. Yeah, there we go. You follow it up with a heavy attack, and that's how you make it swing like a fucking crazy-ass person. And now... we get to go back down into that hellhole of rot. At least it's a simple, straightforward path that we don't need to go thinking too much about. But I did go through here many times on my first playthrough, not because I was lost, but because this is where I came to farm those scarlet buds I just picked up. Those are an important ingredient in making hefty rot pots. And ouchies, that is an very easily renewable way to afflict enemies with scarlet rot. You just need some hefty cracked pots, some sons of bitchin' fly mold, and those scarlet buds. And okie dokie. Let's just get rid of you while I wait for my elevator, shall we? There you go. Yeah, good for you. We came in through that door, didn't we? I think we did. Or maybe we started down below and I took the elevator up, but... pretty sure we take this elevator down. Yeah, this leads us to more rot. But, yeah, that's where we would usually come in, but I somehow found a different way, unless I'm stupid and already forgot. You can see those scarlet buds growing out of the ground around here. And let's apparently have no fucking horse health, because why in the fuck would we? Now get your horse ass back out here! Don't screw me on this one, Torrent! I'm pretty sure this is where we find that invisible walkway. Do I have any soap to get that rot buildup off of me? I don't see any soap, but I do have some of this. There we go. There's still rot all over me because I rolled around in the stuff. And yeah, this is invisible walkway. Start moving, jackass. Anyway, invisible walkway leads us right over to this guy. And now, raise the stone-sheathed sword to light. Yes, Sword of Light. There's that. There's also a way to make it the Sword of Dark. I think there's a way to make it both the Sword of Light and Dark. But the Sword of Light pulled from its stone scabbard at an altar, from the quick of the root unswerving rays of light intersect and reflect to give the silver blade form. A very nice faith weapon. And it looks like a pretty cool sword too. Now, if I was to use its ability, it would float up and then fire beams of light or something like that, but I ain't got the faith for it. I am a faithless heathen, and that is the life I have consigned myself to. Anywho, back to the Church of the Bud main entrance. Because that is where the boss is. I wasted a little too much time trying to figure out my way around that labyrinth, so I don't know if I'll be able to beat the boss in this episode. But I can most certainly try. And there she is, Ramina, Saint of the Bud. And you are just making it way too easy to make weed jokes here. Now, yep. Ow. Just hold on a second. Yep. Yeah. Ow. She does hit pretty hard. And she also likes to hit me the second I try to drink from my flask. Now, you focus on that guy. I'm gonna come up here and start whacking on you. There you go. And while you do that, here's a little Stars of Ruin for you. Yep, shoot them right into that lady part of yours. And, yep, you can just back the fuck off, but no, you don't want to. Weird-ass scorpion centipede lady hybrid. She's quite a pain in the ass. But we still have time. Time is what we have, albeit just a few minutes of it. Dryleaf Dane, you want to help me smack a bitch? A little bit of assistance can go a very long way. Side ring, motherfucker. I got that side ring. Well, come now, Dryleaf Dane. We got a bitch who needs to be smacked. And other guy. And drink my physic. Alright. And, yep, trying to give me Scarlet Rot right off the bat. Now, just Sonic the Hedgehog your ass around the arena. And, uh-oh. Okie dokie. There goes my defense. I'm still fine, though. Now, yeah, focus on one of the other guys. And just quit with your big old sweepy hits. And there we go. Alright. We're fine. We got this. And your ass belongs to me, or at least it would if I was able to get that damn fucking crit off, but you just had to get all staggered with it on the opposite side from where I was. Juice. Juice for healing all of my wounds. Yep. Okie dokie. Just hold still. I want to smack you some. And, alright. Yep. There we go. Just not giving me any openings. As soon as I get in close enough to actually have a hit, you're already readying another attack. There we are. Now, yep, I got centipede smacked. How the fuck you gonna smack me with a centipede? Yep. That is a move you can do. You can fly up into the air and stab the ground with some kind of venomous stinger. Well, take that. And okie dokie. Guess we're not getting the damn... Uh-oh, back the fuck up. Back the fucker! Them butterflies are going to explode and release Scarlet Rot everywhere. So, yep. Just... stop flying. Okay. Explodey rot butterflies. What have we here? Broken rune. That ain't gonna do me any good. And yet you got your butterflies everywhere. Well, guess what? I got magic. That's better. A little bit of ranged power. That's what you get. Now, whoop-a-doo. And you are just... Let's not get stepped on. I'm still alive, bitch. You hit me for something, but you didn't hit me for too much. And, you and your scorpion. Now, just... Okay, there. Yep. Flying again, are we? Yep, you just can't stay on the ground, can you? And there's those splody flies, god damn you. And, alright, fine. You want to be like that? I'm just gonna shoot ya. Shooting you is a very valid strategy. Butterflies exploding everywhere. Dane's got the sickness. He's down with the sickness, he is. And you're spinning. You gotta not be spinning all the time. I know it's a neat trick, but seriously, lady. You killed the Dane. Uh-oh. And you also decided to fly into the air as soon as I got anywhere near you. That's just all kinds of rude. Now, and just stop it. Alright. Oh yeah, baby. I can get some hits off on you, except I took one in the process of trying to do that. And, yep, that's the goddamn spin that I can't fucking dodge. Now, sploder flies. Well, magic then. You want to splode? You're gonna get magicked. Now, I wanted to stab your little centipede. Yep, you're stinging. And I'm swinging. Okay. Now, take that. Okie dokie. Eesh. There you go. You're over there. And here's more magic for you, because fuck you. That's why. And can you maybe back the fuck up? Works for me. I might get exploded on, but I'm still good. Still all good in the neighborhood. And there we are. A nice little stab for you. And then that undodgeable spin attack, that second swing always gets me. And juice. Probably should have held on to that for a second, but I panic healed. I just gotta heal sometimes. That's who I be. And now, alright. And dip. Juice. Really needed that juice that time. Blue juice this time because I want to blast you with magic for the win if I could have a little goddamn space. Oh, fuck off. Get up. Don't you close those distances. And magic. Eat my ass. That... all of those stars fucking hit you. You should not have survived. But we do have time for one more try. Actually, we don't. We have not the time for one more try. And that is because this recording has already been going on for an hour. And that's just the way I do things. So I'm all out of time for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoy watching. I hope to see you again in the next one. God. Bye.